every year with you. This is our favourite thing. 2-3 years ago you did.
Look at my boy, look at my boy, look! Shout at my boy! Look at you! Craig! Yes, Ali G!
Jeez, rolling off. Get off, man.
You lot are coming in all smiles and handshake. You're late, man. I'm big G there. Handshake, that darling. Come on, mate. Thank you.
Whoa! Never had a handful.
Right then, welcome to the adults presentation. In our beautiful new clubhouse that's taken us a long time to build. A 12-week job turned into 26 months. And as LJ likes to say, we've still got no... It's two ladies here, so
Just say hot water coffee.
I'll leave that out, coffee. I'll leave that out.
and I don't need any more comments about my hair. Mrs. Coffey done a wonderful job on it, as she always does. So, I know all about that now, and we don't need to say any more, yeah? The player management team of the third team have bottled it and want me to do theirs for them, yeah? So we are going to actually make a start with the third team. To be honest with you, when James first got in touch, I ummed and ahed, and I was advised by other people, don't go there, etc, etc, yeah? And at the beginning of the season, I had a feeling they could be right. To be fair though, I did think, well, we don't invest a lot of money in them. We've already got a kit they could, well, we had half a kit they could wear, shirts. Because I think towards the end of the season, they got much better. They're going to be integrated more into the club now. And I am going to invest some more money in socks and shorts for them.
Oh, thank you.
So, they will all play in the same kit. Because what really off was seeing Shin running around in Headstone Manor shorts. Socks, sorry, Headstone Manor socks. The third team came 7th in their league, yeah? Oh, that's money. Alright, LJ.
Yeah, I'm going to get the money there for a water coffee. That alcohol's down my belly yet.
The third team, actually, of their 16 games in the league, they won 4, drew 3, lost 9. Yeah? However, if we take out the 3 games they gave away and didn't even bother turning up to them, they won 4, drew 3, lost 6. So that's a positive thing. Yeah. And frankly, of those 6, a couple that they lost, if they actually had 11 players, it would have helped. Even 10. But I think one game you started with 8, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah? Yeah, so we need more commitment. We need more commitment from the young kids. You're right, yeah.
I think I went off too quick on the run.
Well, you want to go outside and have a bit of fresh air, LJ?
Sorry, yeah, no disrespect.
No, you can go outside now.
Thank you.
Never liked him. Right, I did say about the discipline earlier, yeah, and I'd like to say that the third team are bottom of the fair play table. But that actually means they're the best, which means they were really top. So a round of applause for the boys. Yeah? And someone did actually ask me to thank the first and second team for their help that you gave them over the course of the season, for jumping in and helping them out. Need more players, need more commitment, boys, yeah?
Yeah, we know.
Or I won't buy you socks or shorts. We'll go on to the awards, shall we?
No, yeah, you do that.
Right, and the first award is the most improved player. And who's going to give this out?
You.
Right, okay, I'll give this one out then. And a round of applause for... And the next one is the manager's player, which I didn't choose, I was just told who it was, yeah? And this guy could actually score half his chances. He would actually be the top goal scorer. Hello, Jacob.
Can you say the name as well?
Why did you do it like that?
Right, the thirds, you've probably realised that the photos are from your signing on. The rest of it, you'll see that there are action ones that other people actually had and what have you, but yours are there. Now, personally, I think the player's player is
Well deserved.
the most important. Yeah? Okay, I can see now, Tone. Yeah, I can see that, yeah? Yeah.
What are we?
Right, boys, the third team are really waiting to see. I know Big Al's coming, so I'm going to do it now. Right, and the third team, get out of the way, Al, will you, for Christ's sake. Player's player, it's great that it is Daniel Day-Lewis. I don't know if his hair looks any better now than it does in that photo. So I'm now going to hand over to Ray.
When I started the season, it was a bit of a up in the air because we had players, but we didn't have the right players. And as the season went on, I got the right players, and to be fair, the first six to 8 weeks, I think my players hated me because I did put them through hell.
They still do.
That's good. As the season went on, we got stronger. Got knocked out of 2 cups early in the season, where I think if we had the team, if the cups had come later, we'd have still been in, might have got to a final as well. But that's another one. But we got stronger, and we had players a couple of players to start with that were really not my cup of tea, if I'm being honest. I thought, I have a saying, if you can't play football, go and wash your mum and dad's car. And I thought these guys should go and wash their mum and dad's car. So they got better and they've done really well. So my most improved award goes to...
Yeah, you can read it.
Okay, it goes to this player because, and what other thing pleases me about this as well is that every one of the players in my team voted for this player. And that touched me. It wasn't just me then that saw it. Every player in my team. It's different when it's just 1 or 2 when you get like the odd, but every single player voted for this player. And I know this player is you, Sam. This is yours, player.
Can I say, he scrubs up well, doesn't he?
It certainly does. Okay, this
Two shots are on it. Probably on the Discovery Channel.
this award, I normally have a contender from about around Christmas for this award, Managerial player. But on this one, on this occasion, I've got 5 people. It was very hard. I spent the whole week thinking about this because the players that were on this list, they've all given their time, their effort, and worked very hard. Check them out. Worked very hard for this team. And I'm not going to start it out any longer because you know what? Leon, it's you, my friend.
Your blessing coffee, yeah?
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't have got it, would you?
No, I like that mouth shirt. Thank you. Thank you. I feel sober now. Give me another one. Another shot.
Now, this last trophy is a player's player. Like Croffy said before, the manager's player is decided by one person, which is me. But you see the player's player, that's decided by everybody that you play with. And they vote to say whether you're good, bad. This player is far from he started the season, his fitness wasn't there, and because of his fitness wasn't there, he got frustrated and spoke a bit too much to the referees, to be fair. But
No, that was you, Ray.
and he came back from his suspension and he played out of his skin, so much so that out of the 11 votes I got for him, I got from the vote, 7 of them were for him. And it gives me a great pleasure because this boy is not only a player for me, but he's my son. Everyone that played for me this season and worked hard, and sometimes it wasn't always good playing for me because Ray can be a bit volatile, can be a bit hot under the collar. But you lot stuck it out, gave me all your respect, and I respect every single one of you, and love every single one of you for this season. Thank you very much for all. Here, gentlemen, guys, he's the glue that holds everything. He's the glue that holds everything together. And the best piece of advice that this guy ever gave me was be a good. What was he said? It was negotiator. Yeah, negotiator. And I've been negotiating ever since. Thank you, Coffee, for letting me in your company.
Every year we try to make this like a Kodak tradition at presentation that we give out some special awards for people that generally just deserve different awards for various reasons, not always good. So we're going to start off with the first one. Now, in case anyone doesn't
Well, I know where this is going.
in case anyone doesn't know, last year, like around about Christmas time, I got married. And I know, I know.
It's been under the thumb ever since.
And my then fiance asked me, what day do you want to get married and when we have to organise the time? And she suggested a Saturday. But we actually got married on a Wednesday. I convinced her that Wednesday was a better day, it was cheaper, people more likely to be able to get a day off. I did miss a game. But that sort of mentality is not replicated by anyone else. Third game of the season, big game. In fact, first game of the season, wasn't it? Second game of the season.
Well, I don't
Absolutely massive game against Illyrian, and we find out we don't have a goalkeeper because where is he? He's at a matinee. Our first one win.
Well done.
Tony, this one was. There's been some unbelievable goals this year, and we really couldn't decide which. So to cop out of it, we decided we're going to give one for the first and one for the reserve. So the first goal, thanks to Ali, we've got the video of it, so we're going to play it.
Ahmed with the throw to Dante. Saj over him. He's about to strike it. Oh!
It's on camera! Are you can I go striker now? He's going to be famous! Another Nelly! Another Nelly, yeah?
He took 5 minutes off.
Second goal, this is for the reserves. I think you know which one this is going to be.
On that!
Yeah. Did you get it? Yeah, of course. Is that what he's doing? Have you got that?
Goal cam.
Yeah.
Tell me you got that!
Of course.
On the assist,
Okay, now as you know, we have a fantasy football league.
Do you still do that?
What's that? Obviously, we've added up all the scores. It's a game of intelligence. It's a game of commitment. It's a game where people who are meant to be at the top are meant to be at the top, and as a result.
Where's Leon in a close second, bro? Proper tactical.
All the defence and the goalkeepers are at the top. Don't tell you about intelligence. It's about picking the ball and running. It's a little bit more than that. Okay, so these awards are for. Actually, this comes across as a negative award. People don't like it to be called a teacher's pet. Actually, this is to be thanking our two captains actually for the work that they've done this year. So this is going to go to George.
Skipper, but she's got a free yard.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Well done.
One thing we did this year, one thing I thought we did this year was really good in the chamber is that we had the speaker on. It was nice to get a bit of atmosphere going. Just like to know that everyone who voted for this award was over 30. So the winner of the Worst Music Award goes to Anthony.
That goes to start ratio, imagine.
This award basically is going to be given out to what we thought was the best performance by an individual player in any game of the season so far. The game that we gave first one to show you anyway at the beginning was Gia versus Springfield. So we won 1-0, we were under the cosh. He literally was unbelievable that night. I don't think Warren made many saves at all, if at all. And we thought Gia was unbelievable that day. So Gia.
Just because you're long, doesn't go long with that.
I wanted to lap it up, man. Let him land,
This season is there are a lot of horrible teams in these leagues, and there's nothing more satisfying than beating a team that are one of the most horrible. So we felt that, well, from the voting that was done, that Roland versus Old Hat was a
Yes.
This award, 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, Ali's channel's been amazing this year to watch games. It's been great to recap some of the goals and just get so much great footage and coverage for the club. It's been really, really great. So congratulations to Ali for getting this.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you later for more.
Just couldn't help.
Okay, so reasons why Georgia and Leon were very honourable performers for this award. This is the Denzel Washington Award for the best actor. There were some great performances. George, during the Springfield game, wasting time when the ball went into one of the side nets on the AstroTurf, went round the net where the ball was already inside the net and tried to pick the ball up. Springfield had no idea what he was doing. He was a good 30 seconds away from keeping us going. I thought that was a great performance. George's going to tell you about Leon's one.
There was a couple that Leon did. I remember the Illyrian game when he started dribbling. The ball went off. I think we were winning down to 10, and he started dribbling the ball away from the goal into the edge of the cage. The second one that made me laugh, I can't remember which game it was, but I'm sure it was here. Was the one where the ball had gone on the floor, the opposition wanted the ball back, and he said he had a bad back. But he didn't win it. He didn't win the best actor award. That goes to, he's not here, is he? Anyways, there's a couple of ways you can interpret this award. Best actor for me is the best time waster, pretending to waste time. But for his posing and for his general dramatics and camera play, we've given it to
Ahmed.
Wasn't my choice.
Also, if anyone didn't know, Ahmed was time wasting in the Springfield final from the 10th. As soon as Jack scored his first goal, Ahmed literally took nearly half a minute every time. So there's only about 30 minutes in play since Ahmed was there. Next award is for the person who usually ruins the rondos, doesn't take the training too seriously. You know, is there for the fun times, and perhaps isn't the person who's always going to be the diehard at train. So that award goes to Ali Chip.
What? Thank you.
Alright, so obviously you're going to hear the first team presentation in a minute from Leon. We know it's an unbelievable season, and you're going to come away with some great memories of that season. Now, some people can put our success down to, you know, the tactical knowledge and awareness and the effort that's put in. Some people could put it down to the players, the talent, the commitment they have. But some people could also say that after this person sung a song, that the team that was going to stop us from winning the league didn't get a single win after that. I hope he's going to come up, and I hope he's going to sing the song for us. It'd be great to get it going. But the winner of the 2022 Song of the Year award goes to Elton.
I've done the hattie! You're gonna done the hattie!
And our last award is for the person who turns up and is an hour and a half before kick-off, but then half an hour before kick-off is still not ready to train. To get ready, warm up, shin pads are lost, content empties all over the floor. We have to find spare shin pads and everything. So the winner of this award. The winner of this award, I'm going to just put it straight up there.
Gonna win it.
Hey.
We don't appreciate Profi enough, like the amount of work that he does to run the club. Everything that is done here is voluntary, and this isn't something that is almost as busy as like a part-time or nearly a full-time job. We've had loads of hearings this year, we've had lots of hats thrown, of course, and lots of names named wrong, but the Legend of the Year, and we decided to do a slightly different award for this, and thankfully this came from Amazon just before I left. So we decided that actually, rather than giving you an award, we've got a green hat, which has Mr. Croffy Boss on the front.
First award is?
First of all for today. So, this was an award that was voted for by you guys, and this person got almost about 90% of the votes, which I was happy for because it's something that I agree with. He's somebody who, not just from a technical point of view, but in terms of their mindset, in terms of their fitness, in terms of their tactical awareness as well, from the start of the season to where they are today, they've improved so much. Fortunately, he's not here. But the winner for the most improved player goes to... Alright guys, this one was a hard one because the average age of the first team is about 35 years old. There's not too many young players. One of the reasons why I've gone for this player, despite his age, in terms of his leadership, in terms of the energy that he brings to the team, he has the same energy as some of the older players. Okay, he's very, 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 very young, not too experienced in terms of having aside adults football, but energy, leadership. He's got us through some games. We've been in the trenches when things haven't gone too well. He's been the main voice that's got us over the line. So Kodak, first team Young Player of the Year goes to Kieran.
They didn't count the last one.
Sorry, what we should point out here is Leon didn't want to do a manager's player. These two are his manager's player.
So this is my own personal player of the year. This was similar to Ray. It's one I agonised over for a full week. It was very, very difficult between many of you guys. What I felt for this player though is somebody who every single new side that I've gone to has been the first person I've thought of in terms of somebody to try and sign. Somebody with a lot of footballing experience, somebody despite his positions gets lots of goals, lots of assists, and in games where he hasn't been about, I felt that we've missed him. So first team player of the year goes to Gia.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, all right, Gio.
Right, boys. So this one I think is the most important award. Is the one that the players have voted for. Again, it was what I liked for myself was there was about 6-7 different players you guys voted for, and I think that sort of was encapsulated our season. It's could have gone to so many of you guys because of the quality of your performances. For this player though, I felt in games where it's been quite close, in games where there's been a stalemate, it's one player I've been able to rely on to get me goals in difficult moments. And even when he's had a couple of runs of games where he hasn't scored goals, he's kept his focus, kept his positive mentality, and he's pulled through in the end. So Kodak first team players player goes to Jack Turner. What I think for the first team, obviously we've won two trophies this season, the league and also the League Cup. For me, the thing this season has been one of togetherness. Okay, now if you look from the start of the season, the pre-season, there's many people that was with us that's no longer been involved. And the reason why we had a success this season is right from the players to Peter to George and Tony, from the work behind the scenes. We've all pushed together and we've all been in the same direction. And I think for the seconds and for the thirds, for next season, I think there's a good chance of us trying to get 3 trophies for next season, 3 league titles. But what I've learned from Peter, even through to Ali from his videos, the amount of research I've been able to do from opposing teams and watching Ali's videos over and over again, it's been we've all pulled in the same direction. I know I'm not going to be here for next season due to personal reasons, but the infrastructure is there. There's so many good people in this room, and I think the success that we've had from this season can continue for the future. So a big round of applause to all of you guys.
Just before we do the actual ones that are up here, when we won the League Cup, and here it is. Awards out on the night, and that's the squad there, and one player in particular missed out. He helped us get to the final, so I've sorted that out. So I'd like Romario to come up. And also the manager, so I've got one for the manager as well. Expense, and we're skint, we've got no money at all, you know that. I would like to reiterate Leon's words about George and Tony. They do an awful lot, they help me a lot, to be fair. Yeah, I do an awful lot. There's not a day when I'm not doing something for this football club. But that's our adult liaison, if you like. The third team will come more into it hopefully this year. Yeah. Sorry, George, you've been getting 3 teams.
Not collecting their money though.
That's just life. You're doing told. Don't tell me what you're going to do. Yeah? What's that say? Sorry, ladies, lost me temper. They pushed me so much. But I would like to thank them, thank George and Tony for all the help that they get. And the first club award is the Goalkeeper of the Year. We don't normally do these, but now that we have got 3 adult teams, we can do that. And to be fair, we were blessed with, I think, 3 good goalkeepers this year, with Roland, what's his real name? Alex. He's not here. But he's done on statistics, and the winner this year of the Golden Glove is Warren.
You've got a good coach, that's right.
And before I actually present this award, I'd have to say I'm a little bit embarrassed about it. It's not quite as big as I thought it would be, but it is the Golden Boot. And it was extremely close. The winner actually got it by 1 goal. Yeah, and the winner is Jack. In case you didn't see that, was a nice touch between Jack and Anthony, because it was Anthony who was 1 goal behind, so I think that was a nice touch.
Goals spaghetti.
So again, because we now have 3 teams, we can actually do a manager of the year.
But it ain't great.
I think it's great.
But it ain't great.
Did you? We don't fault it. This is decided by the club committee, and this is, I get quite emotional about this. This is actually the Wesley Brown Memorial Manager of the Year trophy. Wes was one of our managers who died about 4 or 5 years ago. Some of you might remember his son Tyrone played for us as well, yeah? So this is the cup, but this doesn't go anywhere, this stays here, because I don't trust any of you. So this stays here, but I think, in fairness to the other managers in the room, it's pretty obvious who's won this. Yeah. Because he doesn't take it home, there is actually a trophy he does take Now, Leon, if you'd like to go around there. Leon is leaving us, as you know, and it's a disappointment, but it's fully understandable why. So the club would like to present Leon with a signed shirt. Thank you to Mrs. Croffey, who sorted that out for us this week.
This coffee does everything, man.
Get him another shot.
Right, and as some of you may or may not have seen on the wall over there is a picture frame all about when we won the County Cup back all those years ago. And we've actually had this made. And because he won't be here to look at it each week, we've actually made one for Leon as well.
How's he going to carry that to prison?
You want to say something, Leon? You want to say something?
I'm not leaving.
Coffee said, give me a few words.
Right, that's it for the club awards, but I think there's an announcement, Tony.
Yeah.
Would you like to?
So obviously some of you are wondering who is going to be managing the first team next year. We had a discussion in the committee about who we wanted it to be. We spoke to the individual and they actually were going to message me just before we asked them. So we had a really good chat. The ethos between, I won't say too much about our conversation because obviously I'm guaranteed to have a place next season at centre back. But in all seriousness, that the person talked about what great culture we have as a club, wants to carry on the way that we are. It's a really nice close-knit group. People come to play for the club. It's not just the case people turn up to play just to play football. It's getting a chance to get to know each other, to win, to be competitive, and we want to try and progress. We're going into the Prem, and as you guys, I mean, obviously some of you may know, who may have played the Prem before, there's linesmen, there's match programs, there's food after the game. It's a proper league now. So to move us forward, obviously, it is very hard shoes to fill, but we have entrusted our manager for next year to be 2 people. Sajad as the manager.
Who's the assistant?
Just to obviously reiterate what Tony said and everything. The way the season's gone about, it's been amazing. I think all of us have just fallen back in love with football. And now we're going to another league. I don't want to change anything. I think just to continue exactly what Leon done, he set the foundation. We know now how to play together. We know exactly what we need to do. We're going to smash it next season as well.
Yeah.
Daniel's not there next season, will you? Springfield's right.
Start Alan G as centre back.
Nah, just to follow on that, from that, obviously, Leon's put us in a great position. Last season was unbelievable. All we want to do is keep that momentum going. You know, everyone's all at a good level, but we want to be pushing everyone to the ceiling. You know, we're not going to stop pushing you guys to the top, and everything's going to stay. Keep our momentum going up. Can't wait for next season.
Let's go.
Question is Maggie signing for next season?
Yes.
One more year.
One more year.
That brings us to the end of the formal evening. I'm totally luckily off because when someone moved to City, they've damaged my brand new wall.
George. Boy, man hiding behind the picture in the corner.
You get the paintbrush out and sort that out. That's the end of the formal part of the evening. I will now be getting on it. Can I say, whatever I say, if it upsets you, I apologise.
It's the boss.
And Sanj and Kieran, the trophy's going away, so you won't got to break it again. That's Shag. Yeah.
Ashad said it'll be about an hour.
So my belief, if I'm right, is hello, still me. I'm talking, so you're listening. My understanding is the food's coming at 7. Yeah. And then we're going to put a Champions League on. So if you want to stay.